Okay, so give me 1 second. Gamers with the budget clap. Today, we are making an AOE4 pro player tier list. This is gonna be controversial. And I did mention it to Beastie. And he said if he's not S tier, then he gets a perma ban. Now, I know what Twitch chat is gonna say. You guys are probably already up in arms, like, oh, what is this? So, and I see, why does Annotant look like a Final Fantasy character? You know, sometimes we don't need to ask these questions. We just scour the internet to find them. Okay, now give me 1 second. I just need to put the chat box in here. I don't know. Oh, there's the chat. Where's the? Oh, there's the chat box. I just want to make sure that people can see it's not just me. Twitch chat is giving input on this. Now, this is not, again, this is not the quality of how good these people are. This is the quality of how much we enjoy watching them, how strong of a pillar in the community they are, and maybe even how excited we are for their up-and-coming performances. So, let's start with, I guess, let's start with an easy one. Marine Lord. Marine Lord. So when I see Marine Lord, he's a consistent player. I know I'm gonna get a show with Marine Lord, but most of the time, it is a little bit of a distraction, right? Like, this man, he can destroy anyone or anything he wants. But am I excited to watch his matches? Am I gonna tune in every single time? Probably, yeah. Probably, yeah. So I would honestly say Marine Lord is most likely, and I think for the community as well, I think he's an S tier. If Twitch chat has any disagreements, let me know. His performance, also S tier. His memes, S tier. This man, he just makes the memes, he exists within the meme. Marine Lord deserves an S tier. Then, Marine Lord's a boring 2TC player. Oof. Oof. I feel like he's just a guy who can adapt. You know he's cooking. He plays pretty standard, but he's always cooking. And that is the important part. Okay. Then, I'm gonna grab someone random. Core. Now I'm kicking because this is always gonna be a statement, right? So, Core, not a top player. You know, he's not destroying Beastie or B. Sometimes he does get a game or two of Beastie. But Core has some pretty solid memes. And if I see a grudge match between Core and someone, I would tune in. But honestly, I feel like he's not high ranked enough for him to be an A or an S tier. I think Core, in my heart, he's at least an A tier. But for this tier list, I mean, he molds a lot as well. I'm really struggling. He's between A and B. Can we get an 8.5? Give me a second. Let me just add one of those. Okay. A. Okay. Delete, add row below. Okay. A.5. Oh, no. That would be a B.5. B. Oh, fuck. Give me a second. B.5. There we go. That's better. I just need to fix the colors, otherwise my OCD is going to kick in and we're just going to look at this tier list for a while. And D is going to be purple. Very, very explicitly. A, if we have canary yellow, do we have one of those? We do not have canary yellow, damn it. I'm going to put a green. Okay. I can work with this. So Core, I would put it a B.5 because he's not a top player, but he's got some good fucking memes. And this guy, he can get you riled up just because of his mold, his range, and his shining personality. So yeah, he's a B.5. B.5. Then, the Muslim. Now, I know the Muslim has a huge fan base, and he's an absolute chad in in most performances. But I don't know. I think the Muslim... I need you guys to help me out with this one. The Muslim did insult my accent that one time. When I went to Berlin for the N4C Cup, the first interaction I had with the Muslim where it was like, can you just stop speaking? Your accent sounds awful. Are you faking it? Oh, I accidentally have 8.5. Oh, that's an S. Sorry. So, the Muslim, as a player, as a meme, you're at least tier up with core. But because of my accent, I'm giving you a D tier. This man has destroyed me emotionally. For weeks after that incident, I was like, is my accent really that fucking terrible? The Muslim, because of the accent, you're in D tier right now. And I know this is one of the hottest tier lists out there. What are we even going to do without this tier list? The Muslim, one day, when you do not affect my ignatus, I don't know what that is in English, but my inner being, we will upgrade you. Fucking accent tier. You get your own tier, brother. Yeah. Then, let's go to the next one. Let's go to Anatant. Now, Anatant is a little bit of a Chad. Sometimes. Every single time we get Anatant in a tournament, we never know if he's gonna fail to, like, rank 350 or if he's gonna beat Beastie, you know? This guy, he goes up and down, up and down, up and down. But one time in an FFA, I felt like Anatant had his eyes on me, and he went straight for it. So, Anatant, that already knocks you down a tier. But Anatant, for the inconsistency and for the memes, will put you in B tier. I think people enjoy watching Anatant because they never know if he's going to beat the best player or if he's going to lose to the worst player in the tournament. So, Anatant picked my map in a tournament against B S tier. That is really nice. At least Anatant gets some credit for that, right? Then, Beastie. Probably the most controversial one in chat, guys. Can we get some input from Twitch chat? Where do we put Beastie? Panic Sword starts it off with, who the fuck is that? I don't know. So, as a skill player, like, of course he's S tier. Like, he's good. But Beastie C tier for ruining Byzantines, that's a pretty good point. Does he belong in C tier because of how his guides are ruining the game? So Sabal asks, what type of tier list is this? This is the hype tier list. The quality of games we get from these people. And, I don't know, it's kind of an overall tier list of, I don't know, it's not skill, definitely not skill. D tier for ruining the game. Should we make a ruining the game with guides? But ruining the game with guides is at least above the Muslim. I think we can definitely get busy. Skill-wise here. Content-wise, carrying the scene for us, because honestly, he's doing everything for the scene to keep it alive. We see, yeah. And yeah, I think Tia Gorbel, you've got a point. He does have interaction, but I would put ruining the game with guides right here. The fact that he is able to ruin the guides with the game with guides puts him pretty high, because he's kind of dominating the scene here with ruining the games with guides, for sure. Okay, cool. I mean, the fact that he has the power to ruin the game with guides, of course. And for those of you who don't know, that's a meme. It's not real. People say he's ruining the game. Yeah. Now, yes, this ranking feels biased. It's very biased. This is a personal experience. I mean, the Muslim's down here because he insulted my accent. That's just kind of how it is, brother. Then, B. And I think this one is... The thing is, B is like, one moment, he's destroying everyone. The next moment, he's like top 8. B, I feel like he doesn't get a lot of tournament time either. He gets... People like watching his games, but I don't think people are gonna... He doesn't pull the crowds, right? Yeah, I don't know. It depends who B's playing against. If you see a B Leenock match, nobody's gonna be like, oh my god, it's B and Leenock. But if you see a B Beastie game, that's a thing, yeah. Everybody who rates Beastie loves him, yeah. So all the guys who are permabanned in Beastie's channel, they love watching B. But honestly, if your name is B, I'll put you in B. But honestly, as a hype player, I would put him on level with Core. But B and B kind of fit together, right? And it's like A, B. Do we have a C? No, we don't have a C. Can any pro player change their name to with a C? I think he draws the crowd. Okay. But I would say he draws a crowd as much as Core does. I would say, oh yeah, Core A, B, C. Fuck, guys, you have a good point here. But then we have to start with S, A, B. I would put, I don't know. I think, honestly, B is probably, it's between A and B.5. I don't know. Do you guys, do we put him in A or B.5, guys? Oh, cat. There's cat A. Okay. Oh, this is a pretty B.7. Maybe, okay. So, we have our list so far. Now, I Am Magic. Now, I Am Magic, he became a little bit of a meme when he beat Marine Lord as like the last seed in the tournament. The Magic came in and he beat Marine Lord. But I just don't feel like we get the right hype around Magic. I wouldn't put him at the same level as Core. I think Core, if you're like, oh, Core has a grudge match, people are going to be like, whoa, Core has a grudge match against someone. If you say, I Am Magic as a grudge match, people will be like, against who? Magic is just not enough of a meme to be on the same level as Core. Actually, I'm starting to feel like Anachat needs to go up. I think Anachat is also at a B.5 here. Magic is on Marine Street. Oh, okay. So Magic. See, I'm not in that crowd, so I can't have my bias come in. Then I don't think we can put anyone. We don't even have a C and a D tier anymore. Fuck. This is hard. Magic, I think you're a Chad of a player. I think you're a pumper. But as a meme, and as street cred goes, yeah. Now, Anatand is not A tier, because this motherfucker is not consistent. He keeps going up and down. Yeah, guys. A, B, C, D. Oh, D. oh. We need to put them back before I forget where they are. Okay. B.5. There we go. Let me just double check that all my rankings are still fine. Okay. Then, Leenock. Now, guys, Leenock, not really the best player right now, but Leenoctopus, Can't Die, I Die. I feel like Leenock is pretty hype. Leenock is not, again, this is not a skill-based thing at all. This is not how much I like them as people. Except for the Muslim, he gets the accent here. But I feel like this man, he's got some hype around him. If I see a Leenock Marine Lord match, I want to watch it. If I see a Marine Lord Anatan match, I'm not going to be hyped, right? I don't know. Guys, A or B.5? Where are we putting Leenock? Not skill. Again, not skill. Memeability and B.5? Okay. Next up, Louis. I'll put him here today. I don't even need to discuss this. Louis is an up-and-coming guy. We want to see him. The one moment he's like, oh, I'm not really that important. I don't kill people at the top. But now, this man, he's just pumping. He's pumping, and he's taking down top players. This guy is... I'm hyped for him. But, I mean, I would actually put him at 8.5. Honestly, if... Oh. Give me 1 second. Okay. No. Oh, God. I don't want to change your color, B. I'm sorry. You get green. I would put an 8.5 in there. We'll put Louis at 8.5. There we go. Guys, I can see in the chat that you're saying put an A+, put a B+. It's 8.5. It's not A+. Maybe after. Lucifron. Now Lucifron, this motherfucker, he's good at everything he does. He destroys on Stormgate. He destroys on fucking StarCraft. This guy just does everything. However, Lucifron, he does pull the numbers. He does pull... Yes, he does pull the numbers. And the thing is, I would put him in the same rank as B, because I feel both of them have a similar level of hype. He has a fan base, but people are not going to tune in for a Lucifron Anitant match. They're not going to tune in for a Lucifron Core match or a Lucifron Lenok match. But if you say a Lucifron Marine Lord match, that's when people tune in. So I think the carrying factor here is Marine Lord. So Lucifron A tier. A tier. Oh, that's a good point. If I make it A+, then B.5 and A+ are incoherent with one another, and that is going to trigger all the people. Oof. Let's just change your color as well. We make you purple. There we go. Cool. There we go. Now we have A+ and B.5. Then Recon. Honestly, I'm a big fan of Recon, but that's, again, personal experience because I know him in real life, and I know most people here in real life. So, but Recon, I just feel like he's a meme. He's a meme. He's like a late game, top-notch meme. If you know that there's a Recon Beastie match, you know we're going to get a late game. If you know it's a Marine Lord Recon, I feel like Marine Lord just counts as Recon. Who doesn't like? Exactly. We love Recon. Recon is like a little Chad in our community. I love Recon. I think if I was very old and he was very young, I would adopt him. But I think we're the same age. So, yeah. I think Recon, if you know that there's a Recon Beastie match, you're not that hyped, but if you know it's a Recon Louis match, I think people would tune in. And even Recon Lucifron, Recon has the ability to beat Lucifron and B, but not the ability to consistently beat the top two. Yeah. But I'm talking about like hype as well now. Then, Puppy Paw. Now, back in the day when Puppy Paw was no one, like when he was just up and coming, I was like, this motherfucker, he's got the play style, he's gonna make it to the top. And this brother, he was pumping. He was absolutely pumping. I really hope that my editor got these two right, because that is going to be really funny. But Puppy Paw, I would put him in A tier. I think he's one of the players that is absolutely dominating in terms of popularity. Not popularity as much, but as much as you would see Lucifron, right? Or do you guys think he's a B.5? Where would you guys put Puppy Paw? I need Twitch chat's advice on this. Puppy doesn't talk enough shit. That's true. He doesn't talk enough shit. Maybe he needs to talk more shit. I don't know. No. I think Puppy Paw is A tier. I think Wham is B.5. I think Wham doesn't talk enough shit. I think Puppy Paw does talk some shit. Wham is the one that is a little bit more mild. I don't know. I feel like Puppy Paw has more hype around him, but I think Wham is a more consistent player. So if it was skill-wise, I'd put them in the same tier. But Wham is too nice. We don't get enough controversy. We don't get enough drama. With these two, fuck, they're always in the news. Be also, if drama-wise, we'd put them in A+. But no. This is controversiality and. Now, okay. Are we okay with the tier list up until now, Twitch chat? How do you guys feel? I just put you guys over here so in YouTube people can see what you guys are saying. Okay. Too nice. That's what people say about you. That's okay, Theodore. That's okay. You are too nice. You are way too patient. Okay. Next. Magic, I feel so sorry for having you in B tier, but keep in mind, there's no C and D tier, so B tier is actually really high. It's like the second or third tier there, yeah. Then, Mister, I mean, fucking hell. If we could... There's no... Mister is getting his ass whooped right now. This guy doesn't have any level of competitiveness at the moment against Marine Lord Beastie, and I would say Lucifron and Vortex as well. But because Mr. is Mr., he's S tier. This man, he will reinvent the wheel, and then he will make it a square, and people will be like, fuck, that was so innovative. Mr. takes a build from another player, and he gets the build. Everybody's like, that's Mr.'s build, and people are like, that is not Mr.'s build, and people are like, Mr.'s fucking build. Mr. is S tier, 100%. Who doesn't love a Greek farmer? This man, he gets all the corn. He brings all the corn to the yard. You're damn right. It's better than yours. Damn right. He's S tier. There we go. Voldemort? Voldemort. Fuck. Now this guy, I like him. I think Voldemort is that little dark horse who's like, I'm doing well in a tournament. Ooh, I fell out in round of 64. Ooh, maybe I make top 8. This guy, in and out, in and out. I feel like there's hype around him. And he molds. Exactly. He's a Moldemar. He gives us content. I would put Voldemort at... Fuck. A plus... I don't think it's A... I don't think he's at the Louis tier. I don't think he's at Louis tier. You guys think... You think he's Louis tier? Oh, people are saying Voldemort is Louis tier. Moldemar. Making it all the way to the top. Above Lucifron, Recon, and Puppy Ball. That is a really top-notch thing to... But again, think about this. If you see a core Recon match, are you going to be like, oh, I really need to watch that? Probably not. But if you know about a core Voldemort match, you're going to be like, whoa, that is fucking awesome. Yeah. And lastly, Vortex. Now, Vortex, I like Vortex. He's very wholesome. He doesn't... The thing is, on water, him and Lucifron, these motherfuckers just take the cake. Vortex, let me see. Vortex is probably the hardest one. I'm sorry, Magic. I don't think you belong all alone there in B tier at all. Really, it's just the people I chose. I'm sorry, man. It was just... I'm sorry. Vortex is like B tier? Vortex is... I don't know. I feel like people tune in. If you see Vortex Beastie match, you're going to turn in. But is it because of Beastie or is it because of Vortex? If you see a Vortex Lenok, maybe. Yeah, I think. But okay, Lenok is pretty hype then. Anatan Vortex, I'm not sure I would tune in. Wham Vortex, I would watch that. I would put him at B.5. I think Lucifron's a little bit higher than him, even if Lucifron is not always better than him. I think Lucifron is just a little bit more of a solid meme in there. But yeah, I think definitely the Muslim deserves the accent here. Yeah, I don't know. This works out well. So guys, do we have any final words for our tier list? And by the way, I only took people whose photos we could find. If we couldn't find a photo, we just left them out. Can we send it to the Muslim? Sure. The Muslim, just so you know, I have no beef. I think you're great. If I had to put you in the real list, I'd probably put you here at A+. But because you insulted my accent, fuck you. There we go. No, that's definitely here. The Muslim would deserve an A+, but he gets an accent here. Yeah. You should left Beastie and put others to the accent. No. He's not... Oh, yeah, he's just Demu. Sorry, Demu. I dead named you. I'm really sorry. He's Demu. Demu? It's so strange because we've been calling him the full name since StarCraft. Back in the day when I met Beastie like 8 years ago. It's so hard to adjust. Fuck, I'm so sorry, Demu. Okay. But yeah, that is my list. So technically, Demu, the accent tier does still carry all the way here. I'm sorry, Magic. I don't want you to be that low. You just need to be more controversial, okay? Next time, so you can move up. Okay. That is my final tier list. So technically, it's accent plus plus. There we go. Does a Marine Lord deserve an accent tier list as well? This is unacceptable. No, Marine Lord is just S tier. There we go. I think so. We need a lot more visibility on the drama. I wanted to do this in the podcast as well, have like a drama corner. So the tea time. So basically we would talk about the weekly tea that is available in Age of Empires. Who did who? Okay. Anyway, so guys, thank you for watching my tier list. This in no way reflects how much I like them or their skills, but I'm glad we could share this with all of you. And I hope you guys enjoyed my very high quality tier list that is definitely not biased whatsoever. Yeah, there we go. I think this is a pretty good tier list. Yeah, I mean, we didn't have anyone in C or D tier. I love the fact that I could just adjust it and be like, okay, now it's B, B.5, A+, accent++. This is good. Okay.